All right, so welcome to Purple Raider Sitdown. Usually this is a show we do for football, but this time we got soccer edition. Very special occasion. Soccer team winning the OAC regular season for the first time since 1998, and the team is looking to win the OAC tournament for, I think it would be the first time. And I got here with me today Tyler Harsch, sophomore forward. So thanks for coming on, Tyler.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
And so let's just get right into it. So how would you say the team is getting ready for this OAC tournament? Obviously, you don't know who you're going to be playing on Thursday. You'll find out tonight. But how's the team getting ready?
Yeah, I think everyone's just very excited right now, especially coming off a good OAC regular season where, I feel like last season we played so many good out of section games, and then whenever we got into the OAC, we lost some, which kind of was disheartening. But I think we're just excited to get the bye in the first round, and then especially play some home games now.
Yeah. So, how much of a difference would you say it is to be able to play at home for this OAC tournament? Like, that's going to be a huge deal, obviously. So, how much of a difference would you say it is?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's very game-changing playing at home. It's been 2 years since we lost, so just having the chance to play at home, obviously, it's very tough to play here, and then hopefully get some results, which would be huge.
Yeah, and what would you say has kind of contributed to your guys' success that you've had at home, playing really well at home so far this year? Obviously undefeated. So.
Yeah, I would say compared to other places, it's definitely a smaller field, being football and soccer combined, which make it, I feel, definitely a lot tighter, especially compared to teams like ONU, which have a soccer-only field that's just massive to play on. So I feel like playing at home definitely contributes a lot to teams needing to adjust to their play style, and I feel like it's definitely helped us out a lot because we're used to it, But I think that's the main thing, and then obviously not needing to travel, mentally I feel like a lot easier than, just getting out of bed and then being able to go to the locker room,
Yeah, I'm sure especially some of those longer trips did you guys go to Wilmington this year? Or Ohio? Oh, you guys went to Ohio Northern.
Yeah.
That's a long trip.
Yeah, that's why it's been crazy. The past year, I think I've been to Ohio Northern 3 times, which is terrible drive. But it was good to get a result this year for sure.
Yeah, that was a huge result that really helped you guys so far this season. So how do you think the team has been able to continue the success they had last year? You guys last year had a historic season, had the most wins in a season in program history with 16. So how would you kind of say you guys have been able to continue that success? Obviously, you've lost some players, Omar Najjar, Sidlowski, Peter John. You've lost some guys, but how would you say you guys have been able to continue that?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just culture. I think we saw what we're capable of last year, and then this year it was nothing less than that. So we want to win every time we step on the field, and I think that's just the culture now, is to keep it going no matter what.
Yeah, and so you're a sophomore, had some big moments on the team. What would you say has been your favorite moment of the season so far?
Favorite moment of the season, I gotta say beating ONU, because I feel like last year just some bad blood, especially them getting us twice and then ending our season last year, really. So it was just to get a 2-1 result versus them definitely felt good.
Yeah, and so talking about your team, you said the culture. So how close would you say the whole team is? Obviously you guys practice together every day. How would you say that how close you guys are helps you as a team?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's what's nice, is you're walking into a family almost, and I feel everyone's there for each other. We all understand what we do every single day, whether that's in school or with soccer, and I think we all kind of respect each other, and then I think it carries on to the field for sure.
Yeah, and talking about the team, who would you say are kind of some guys who are leaders on the team? Either you could speak on maybe a guy who's leading by example, and then a guy who kind of leads vocally.
I think our 5th years definitely play a huge part into our culture right now, with Jordy, Carter, Emilio, Adam. Like they want to win, and you could see it every single time they step onto the field. They're very competitive, but off the field, they're the nicest guys you'll ever meet. So I think they play a huge role in just with that culture thing, just understanding that, we're here to win, but off the field we're family, and I feel like that's very, very big. For sure.
Yeah, I loved seeing Jordan Akins get his first goal of the season.
Yeah.
The other day, that home game, everyone got all fired up. That was really awesome to see.
On his birthday, too.
Yeah,
man.
I found that out after the game.
Special,
it was his birthday, too, so that was really awesome.
Yeah,
and,
he deserves it.
How would you say that you kind of personally have improved in your time as a preparator? This season, you've had 4 goals, 3 of them coming in one game.
Yeah.
Got a hat trick. You've played in 18 of the games this season, so how would you say that you kind of improved?
I think big thing is just like confidence. I feel like not many people, it's weird, like you would definitely improve as a player, but I feel like the thing that could change most is just like the confidence. And I think especially like you'll see it in a lot of players, like Carter going from his junior to senior year, he went from 4 goals and a ton of assists to being All-American, leading the OAC in stats, and he just full of confidence, every time he steps onto the field. And I would say that's just the biggest thing. If you're confident on the field, then things are going to happen for sure.
Yeah, and last question. I asked this to pretty much everybody who I bring on. Do you have any type of pregame routine, like any superstition, something you always try to eat before the game, like music you listen to before the game? You got anything like that?
I'm not big into it. I'll normally, my warm-ups I'll do with the shoes untied, which is like kind of a new thing. My friend Alex Depperschmidt, he's a big Subway before the game. So
there was a football player who said that too.
Yeah, that's why he gets Subway before every game. So he kind of put me onto that. So I mean, it's been working,
Yeah.
But no, not anyone in particular that I could like think of, but definitely.
Yeah.
You need to pick one up.
Yeah, I might have to. I know there were some football players who said like they always do like they put all their things on the same way, like always left side first and then the right side when they're putting on like their socks and shoes and stuff. And then someone who said they ate Subway before every game. I remember I was talking to one guy and he said like he always has like McDonald's breakfast like before they drive to like a game or whatever, and one time he was late getting to the bus because he had to have his McDonald's. So,
it's a bold play for sure.
But thanks Tyler Harsch, sophomore, for coming on today. Got a big OAC tournament coming on.
Sir.
I know you're excited. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Should be really fun. But yeah, thanks for coming on.
For sure. Thanks for having me.